Libras, welcome. This is your February 2023 general reading. This is a general reading, so please only take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest for somebody else, okay? If it does resonate with you at all, hit that like button. It's the only way that I have to know that the messages are being well received. If you're new here, I do hope you consider subscribing. Well, that's a good place to start. Okay, so we'll be looking at the middle of the month here as at February, then the beginning and end. I lay the first set of cards down and I give a brief description. As I begin to clarify, things will get more detailed. Then we will do best actions to take during this time. Sun, Moon, Rising, best actions. Oracle cards, and we will do a pick a card at the end, okay? But you are starting out here with the Ten of Cups and the Hangman. So you're looking for new perspectives on something. I do feel like you're trying to reach that Ten of Cups, that time of happiness and joy and reward. If you haven't reached it already. You do have the Page of Discs and the Sun card. So far, this is looking pretty good. Some kind of new messages coming in here. That could have to do with either health, abundance, career. Okay, with that Page of Discs, you're getting some kind of information or message or some type of potential on something with that. And you do have a success card here. The Sun card talks about illumination, joy, happiness, success. At the beginning of the month, you are feeling unfulfilled and discontent in some way. And it's time, and there's a necessary transition to this for you guys, okay? With the Six of Swords, there's some kind of necessary transition, I think, because you are feeling discontent and unfulfilled. And that might not be in every way, okay? It might be something specific. For some of you, it may be an overall feeling of discontentment. And you do have the Page of Cups, which tells me either you're reflecting on your emotions here, okay? Or you're getting new messages of love in. The end of February, you do have the Two of Discs, so you're trying to balance things out. There might be a fluctuation to things. You may need to make a decision. You may be trying to juggle too many things, okay? You do also have the King of Cups, which I do not feel like that's your energy, but it could be. And the Ten of Discs right next to that Ten of Cups. That's awesome. That's beautiful. All right. So it looks like you're working very hard here to build that life that you can be proud of. And I think that's what this has to do with here, this new potential for something, looking for that perspective, wanting to be happy. Okay, you got that with both of these cards, that happiness, that joy, and knowing that you are transitioning here. You are looking to build something that you can be proud of, a tradition, your legacy here. There's something going on. This could be a friend. We'll look when we start to clarify. And on the bottom of the deck, you do have the Ace of Swords, which tells me you've either found new truth, new clarity. This could be new idea, new intellect, okay? It could indicate a new conflict. I'm not really seeing that in the cards so far. All right, let's begin to clarify and see what's going on. Why are we discontent? Why is Libra unfulfilled? The Eight of Wands. Taking quick action. There's quick action to something. Or maybe a lot of action is making you discontent. Okay, so taking quick action towards this Queen of Pentacles is making you feel discontent. So you may not be getting the results you want, even though you're putting the action into it. The Queen of Pentacles talks about working, having the resources, working towards abundance. So you may be feeling discontent, like the work you're putting into something isn't paying off right now, okay? Or you just feel discontent of how hard you're working. But you do seem to be coming out in that Queen of Pentacles type energy right now. You have the King of Wands. Excuse me. I want one more on that. I don't feel like that is your energy here. But I don't feel like that is a love interest either. And the Seven of Swords. So there's been some kind of conflict here with somebody. Somebody who might be a fire sign. So a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. There's some kind of conflict where you've had to be very strategic with this person. But it isn't, this is clarifying the necessary transition. So whatever this conflict is, where you feel the need to defend yourself, with the Seven of Swords, I often feel like it's a group of people, okay? I don't feel it's like you're outnumbered in a way. It can feel that way. Or that you're out-resourced, especially with that Queen of Pentacles coming in. So there may be competition involved in this situation. But either way, there's a transition. Even though you have this conflict going on with this person or people, okay, that might have a fiery type energy, okay, to the person or to the group. There is a necessary transition involved in this as well. So let's see. What is this Page of Cups? This might be a work situation, maybe a boss, something like that. And maybe it's not outnumbered, it's kind of outranked. Two of Cups. You are doing some reflecting and maybe getting messages in about bringing something into harmony, possibly with somebody. Let's see. You could be bringing into harmony a work situation, but I want to see to be sure. Page of Swords. You're investigating, you're looking into something. So that's 2 pages. Messages coming in. You're learning about something. You're reflecting on something. Something that has to do with bringing harmony to a situation. I do kind of want one more here. I want to know if this is a love situation for you guys with that 2 of Cups. Knight of Swords. This is about lifestyle changes. It doesn't want to tell me. And it might be because it's different situations for each of you. For some of you, it's bringing a work situation into harmony. For some of you, you may be getting new messages of love, okay? But there is a situation going on currently in your life that you're trying to learn about. You're trying to investigate into a little bit. You're doing a lot of reflecting. There are either communication or messages or some kind of guidance coming in, whether it's just intuition, something coming in, helping guide you to bring this into harmony. And there is going to be some lifestyle changes in regards to this. So let's see, what is the Ten of Cups? Yeah, and we have the Six of Wands here. And I do like to see the Six of Wands with the Six of Swords. That comes out a lot in my readings when new opportunities are coming out. It lets me know it's a necessary transition and it is a successful transition. You are going to start to feel happy and good and feel like you want to celebrate again. Things are going to get better, okay? If they haven't been so good, or at least at the beginning of the month, this discontentment and unfulfilled feeling is going to change here, I believe, in the middle of February. Whatever it is that you've been discontent about. Okay, so it looks like you're trying to gain new perspectives on something that has either ended or needs to end. And I feel like it needs to end, like you're choosing to end something. Maybe a job situation that's not going well. It's a decision. Yeah, this is a decision you're trying to make, whether to put something to an end or not. You're kind of taking a moment to yourself to try to figure that out, gain the perspectives that you need to make this decision on something coming to an end. I do feel like you are going to put something to an end, but let's see what this Page of Discs is about. With the Death card showing up, it does kind of indicate that that's what you will choose. The Four of Wands. You're looking, again, you've got the Four of Wands too with those the Ten of Cups and 10 Discs. The Four of Wands talks about, again, a time of celebration and happiness, reward. You know, it's like going to a party with all the people you enjoy, okay? It's having that cookout in the backyard and all the family gets together and you get to celebrate, you know, and just enjoy that time. There's something coming in here for you that's going to help you get that. You've got 3 pages and then 3 cards that indicate, you know, very good things. Some of you may be going back to school, okay? Some of you may be learning I mean, we got the 3 pages that talks a lot about learning. Some of you may actually be learning and going back to school. This is the Hierophant. In this deck, it's called the High Priest. But either way, you are learning to ascend upwards in some way. You are educating yourself. You are learning. You are growing. This 5 of Swords indicates, it can indicate abusive relationships, very toxic, dishonest type relationships. There's also something coming in. It's like it's flooding you in some way, or has in the past. I don't feel like it is anymore. That might be where this discontentment originally started, was with whatever is going on here with this 5 of Swords. But it can talk about bullies, theft, violence, abusive relationships. Either way, it does indicate strong conflict in some way. But you're rising above that now. As this new message, this new something comes in. Something's coming in new for you. It's going to be something stable. It could have to do with abundance. It could have to do with career. It could be a stable love offer that's taking you to this 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands can indicate marriage. Some of you may be choosing to get married. So let's see what this let's see what the Sun card has to say here. This could be about business as well. You know, reaching those higher levels, education. Judgment. You're letting go of the past and you're moving forward here onto your life's purpose, okay? So, again, you have that Death card, and the Judgment card does talk about kind of leaving the past to die, all right? Leaving something, just letting it go and moving forward into the things that you deserve, that'll be better for you, okay? Opening yourself up to be renewed into something. And this is going to be a successful thing for you. And again, it's a successful transition. It's successful. You're putting something to an end, but you're being reborn. It's a necessary transition. You've got this 10 of Cups. This is going to be happy. This is going to be good. This is a reward for you, okay? Probably has a lot to do with dealing with some of this conflict and stuff that you've been going through, this discontentment, this feeling unfulfilled. I feel sadness, even though I don't have cards that say sadness. I feel like there's a past sadness that kind of still lingers, and that might be what that 4 of Cups is indicating. I do feel like it has something to do with the 7 of Swords and 5 of Swords, where there's just been, you know, pain of some kind that's been inflicted. Let's see what this 10 of Discs is. The 4 of Pentacles. So right now you may be just looking for financial stability, okay? You may be lacking resources or having just enough resources to stay balanced. Or the 4 of Pentacles can talk about finding stability and balance, okay? And that financial security, just, you know, you're at least at that stable level, okay? Or you're attempting to be at that stable level and you're looking for that stableness. Okay, so, but it is heading you to this 10 of Discs, which is a time of abundance. So let's see. I want one more on that. I do feel like there is a strong career. For any of you who are looking for career opportunities or starting a business, February might be a good month for that. Any of you looking to let go of things that have hurt you, February might be a very good month for that. And this Knight of Cups tells me there might be a new love option, and that might be this here that you're reflecting on. You're trying to make decisions about, okay? But that does look like that there is romantic movement that might be stable and reliable and grounded, or it's, you know, kind of balanced. That takes you to that 10 of Pentacles, and 10 of Pentacles can talk about family. Again, you got 2 cards here that talk about marriage, that head to marriage, okay? And talks about building a life together or a family together. So let's see what this King of Cups is then. Because you've got this Page of Cups, this Knight of Cups, and this King of Cups. The 2 of Pentacles. This is, you need to make a decision, okay? You needed to make a decision about this romantic relationship. You haven't decided yet. Okay, let's see if we can get one more on that. Well, actually, we'll just go to the next card since it's the same card. 2 of Pentacles, please. Oh. Three of Cups. This might be somebody in your social circle. You may have met them through a friend or some kind of online social, platform. Seven of Wands, but you're feeling very protective over yourself. You're feeling guarded and protective over yourself. And I do feel like that's because of a past situation that's still playing out here in February. I don't see it playing out in the cards as in it's an active situation. It's playing out in the cards like it's still within you, okay? The conflicts, they could still be coming out actively, okay? But you do have different cards here indicating marriage. You do have cards here indicating this is a good transition. The question is, you are feeling very guarded, You do need to make a decision or figure out a way to balance out this. Let's see if I can get one more on it. And it's saying this is a successful thing. This is going to bring happiness, joy. This could be something good for you guys, okay? But it's a decision. If you're not ready, you're not ready. Because you also have this Death card here, and it is a sacrifice card. Either way, you are transitioning into a time of happiness. This is still a time of necessary transition. I'm not getting that it makes a difference whether you take this romantic relationship or don't, and it may end up being different for each of you. I am seeing that it needs a decision or to be balanced out, okay, in some way. And I don't feel like it will affect the transition and, the rising up and the success that you're going to have either way. All right, let's get best actions for you guys to take. Best actions, Libra. It's so funny. You had the Four of Wands and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, there's something ending and something beginning, or it's almost like you're ending, instead of it being like a marriage, it's like you find your celebration here by walking away and putting something to an end, okay, is your transition to success. Whether that's just the pain you're still holding on to, but then I would expect to see that Eight of Cups, the healing from past abandonment, and there's something still currently happening here for you guys. And it might be different, so it's harder. Yeah, there's that sadness that I was talking about that I felt here. This loss and grief. You got to heal that. I feel like you're supposed to walk away from this loss and grief, okay? You need to gain the clarity on it so you can reach this Four of Wands, okay? Here, there's new things coming in for you. But again, you got this Five of Swords here with this Four of Wands. You've got this Five of Cups here with this Ten of Swords. You got to walk away from the things that are hurting you. All right, you got to gain that clarity. The Ten of Swords talks about a painful ending to something, but it also talks about walking away into the light here. Okay, the birds are overhead, showing that something is gone. All right, but she is free now. All right, and she gains a lot of clarity and a lot of truth in this situation, and it dispels any illusions that you once held. Okay. And when you do this, it is going to give you this Four of Wands, this new opportunity here to ascend and grow, possibly a new opportunity for abundance and, career. Either way, this is successful for you guys. Yeah, this is a time for self-care and self-love. And if this romantic interest comes in, again, it is saying it's a decision. You got decisions to make. Do you want on what you want to do, okay? But it is not saying that there's a right or wrong decision in this. All right, let's do Sun, Moon, and Rising. Sun. Nine of Swords. So make sure you don't get caught up in your heads in any type of anxiety. This is what I could see as the mental health card here, okay? So if you're having sleepless nights and insomnia over trying to make these decisions and trying to figure out what to put to end, what to take, what decisions to make, you got the Two of Swords and the Two of Pentacles here, decisions, and the Two of Cups. Decisions definitely need to be made. So, don't get too caught up in your head, and because you do also have the self-care card here coming in, where you do need to take care of yourself, okay? The decisions will be made when you're ready to make them. Moon. Page of Cups, which takes us back to here. Again, a lot of new information coming in, bringing things into harmony, possible new love messages coming in, but there are lifestyle changes coming in as well, and you are reflecting on all of that. Nine of Wands, you got to do the recovery work. Eight of Cups on past abandonment, okay? I expected to see that Eight of Cups sooner, but yeah, there's recovery work you need to do on some abandonment things that you have faced. The Six of Pentacles, look for equal give and take in situations with others, all right? And you are heading to financial security. Oh, let's do oracle cards. We have vacation. If you can't plan a vacation, I kind of heard that planning a vacation is fun. If you can't plan a real vacation, maybe plan a fake one. Go online, and just like pretend like you're planning a vacation. It does, planning a vacation can be fun. Where do I want to go? What do I want to do? Looking at the different places. But otherwise, it's talking about, kind of take a vacation from the stress a little bit. Make sure you're getting out, doing things that you enjoy. Okay, don't get, because you are in a transition here into success, and you're looking for happiness. To get to happiness, we got to do things that make us happy, okay? All right. Unrequited love. Yeah, and that's what I'm seeing too. You've got something from the past that is just difficult for you to let go of, okay? The pain, and I feel like you feel maybe misunderstood, or you were misjudged, or either way there was strong conflict here, okay? But with this judgment card, and next to this Five of Swords above it, I do feel like there's been misjudgment in some way. Maybe it's you with them. You can go either way, okay? Maybe you're misjudging the situation. Maybe they're misjudging you. Either way, the situation needs to, the pain needs to be let go of. This could be a spouse, somebody you were married to. All right, let's get animal advice. Dolphin, play. Swim in the happy joy of living. Inhale confidence and exhale fear. Dive into your wisdom. Go with the flow. And that kind of goes with this vacation card and what I was saying. You got to take that time to play. If we don't take the time to play and enjoy things, it's hard to reach that Ten of Cups and that Ten of Pentacles. I know with this person that you loved, there's been some strong hurt here. I can see it in multiple cards, and I can feel it off this, just this lingering sadness. You got to overcome that. In order to overcome that, you kind of got to put your energy towards things you can enjoy, okay? But you're heading towards great things here. Abundance, happiness, building a legacy, a time of reward, joy, happiness, rebirthing, lifestyle changes. Everything's going really well. The only thing really holding you up is this, something that you're holding onto, I believe, from a past love situation, okay? All right, Libras, thank you so much for being here. It's been a pleasure to do this reading for you, and I do hope it finds you well, and that this successful transition goes great for you guys. And if you don't mind, hit that like button. It helps my channel out a lot. And until we meet again.